Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Out here on a rainy afternoon, getting ready for tomorrow being Sunday on Deep Creek Lake. Just wanted to go over some tackle, some baits that I'll be using tomorrow. I get a lot of questions on what baits are you throwing now with the fall turnover. Water temps are dipping down into the 60s, high 60s, 66 to 68, 69 in most areas. But I thought I'd just give you a shakedown of what I will be throwing tomorrow on one of my trips. And as promised before, I want to show you guys a little tip on your topwater baits. I get asked, what can I do more? I lose a lot of fish on topwater. I do too. Topwater is just inherent. It's just part of the game with that. But one thing, I'm going to show you guys a quick trick here, hopefully, to help with those topwater bites. And it's helped me a lot in not losing as many fish. So I'm going to switch the camera around here and we'll get started. Some of the baits I got laid out tomorrow. Definitely we'll be throwing a jig in various shapes, sizes, and collars. Can't beat a green pumpkin. This is probably one of my larger jigs. This here's a 3/8 ounce. I like an archy style head on there. It skips better. I pull some of the strands of the skirt out of there. I make my own jigs, but that one there has a bandito bug because bandito bugs are cheap at Walmart sometimes. But any cross style bait that you like on the back, like this one here, this has got a little less action. This is a finesse jig. It's got a net bait Paco crawl on the back of it. And this is probably one of my all-time favorites. It's just basically a skirted Ned rig with a TRD on the back cut down. It's a hammer on Deep Creek. That's a 1/4 ounce there. Something I've been playing with a lot and doing very well on is a free rig. Plenty of videos out there on the free rig, but this is one of the better baits that I've thrown on it. This is a Rapala Bronco bug. It's got big club looking claws on it. Hinges in the middle. It's about the only color I could find it in. I'm not sure what it's like, a green pumpkin blue. But that there has been doing well. I throw it on a 4/0 EWG hook, and I just put a 1/4 ounce just bell sinker on it, free rig sinker lead on there. Next in line on rocky banks and shores, this is a Rapala DT6 in what's called the Blaze collar. Been doing really good for me. It's just a crawdad imitating bait, and she might get reworked too. See those split rings? We're going to get to that here in a little bit. Next, a small 1/4 ounce. This is a Booyah Pond Magic spinner bait with just that's just got a Kitech on the back there, and done really well on that. A lot of smallmouth. Haven't done real well on the big largemouth, but I thought one of the best ways to start a video is to let you know where I ended last time. This is my live scope bait right here. It's made by Cast. It's called the Echo, and you can see that jig head in there, how it goes in. It's on a 90-degree bend there, and that thing wobbles like crazy. You just throw it out, drop it down, watch it on the sonar, shake the rod, reel it back in. Got it on an 8-pound leader here. It's been doing really good. No big ones yet, but yeah, it's going to happen. Next, one of my favorites, and I was killing them on this last weekend. You just see there is a Hedon Spook in there. I like that multi-collared. Not sure what the collar name is on that thing, but you can see it there. I'm kind of becoming a fan of these wraps here. It's been helping me a lot more. I ain't digging baits out. Knots. And of course, anybody that knows me knows Deep Creek Lake, I will be skipping a Yamamoto Senko. That one's Green Pumpkin Magic. 2/0 hook. That's an owner hook. I've been playing with it a little bit. Not super impressed. I like the Gamakatsus, and the Hayabusas are definitely my favorite, but this hook hasn't been doing too bad on there. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a flatter tip on it, cutting edge tip there. You can see it kind of. But yeah, it's been doing okay for me. Thought this was going to be a killer, and it hasn't done much of anything. Is a finesse buzzbait for me in the white. I'll be throwing it a little bit more tomorrow, but but that hasn't been a very good producer for me. Thought it would be something a little different than the topwater. And then one of my killers here, one of my favorites, is the Berkley Chopo 75. I don't know what it is about the 75, but been doing very well on them. And as you can see there, you see what's not there, split rings. My catch ratio on this thing has been through the roof. So I've been losing very few fish. So I'm becoming a believer in this trick that I'm about to show you right now. So I've done a little prep work on this. You have to bear with me on this. Let's see if I can get us in here. Okay, what I have here is just a good old whopper plopper in the, what is it, the 90 series? Yeah, the 90. Whatever color you like. The 75s have been doing well for me. What you're going to do, I take just 65-pound Berkley Trilene braid on there, big game braid, and you're going to cut off about, I don't know, 18, 20 inches, 2 foot. Bend that over, make a loop. I'm going to try to make this quick and easy for you guys. Okay, you're going to put that through the eye on your bait, put it through the eye on the hook. Nothing crazy there yet, right? Yeah, this is hard while you're filming, guys. All right, you put it through there. Take that loop you just made. Hopefully you can see this. And fold it back on itself. See that? Okay, you take these two ends, your free ends, and you pass them through those loops. Usually I would have this done by now, but this is kind of tricky. Okay, cinch that down a little bit on itself. Here's where the trick comes in. Get you a small screwdriver. You're going to pull it down, put it in those loops. You're going to pull that all down onto that screwdriver. And basically make a small loop. Hopefully you guys can see that. And of course I get it in the carpet. Okay, see that? So basically that screwdriver is in that loop that you just made. You get a hold of that, pull that thing down tight. Okay, so then what I do next is I'm simply going to make a double overhand knot. 1, 2 wraps around, pull it down, pull that tight without the hook being in your finger. And then 2 overhand knots. 1, 2. And then, like the other videos, get the biggest pair of scissors that's in Garrett County, trim them up. I do love these scissors, they are sharp. Okay, so what you end up with, if you can see there, is basically your hook tied, and we've eliminated that split ring. People ask, why do you do that? After you get that, pull that out. Pull the screwdriver out. Yeah. All right, so what that has done is made you a loop of braid there. Now watch. See how many times I can turn that? That hook can turn 360 degrees before it starts locking up. I think what's happening and what's been explained to me is, see how that binds up? Gives that fish leverage. You'll throw that hook. Might be in my head, I don't know, but it's been working like crazy for me. And it's just that simple. And you're just going to repeat the process for this front hook here. But that is my hack for topwater, and it seems to be working very well. And I've been doing it more and more, and I'm probably going to do it on my square bills come this spring. So, sorry, I tried to keep that quick and easy. I will update you guys tomorrow as to how it goes. Looking forward to seeing how the tournament went today, the results on that. Hopefully those guys did good. So, is there anything else you guys would like to see? Tips, tricks, things I do, don't do, things that work, don't work? Give me a holler, or hit me up in the comments down below. Anybody interested in taking a guided trip on Deep Creek, look me up on JP Basson 301. And until I see you next time, thank you and God bless.